And today we're going to continue on your Star Review 7, and we're going to do 12, 13, 14, and 16 because those are new problems this 6 weeks. Remember, this is Star Review 7. Every 6 they're going to start getting new problems, and those problems will repeat. So let's get started. And I just did this a while ago. If I don't record this, I will be doing this all for nothing. So I am recording and a magical whiteboard appears. Okay, let's do number 12. So on number 12 it says factor, right? When you factor, basically you are undoing the bluebell truck. And I will explain this in a minute. You are undoing the bluebell truck. Okay? To do this, you need the bluebell truck is really your GCF. It's your greatest common factor. It's the number you would divide in to reduce a fraction. Now then, to show how this works, let's put 24 over 36, which is the 24x squared minus 36x, right? If I wanted to simplify that, I could divide both of those by 12, couldn't I? That would simplify my fraction, wouldn't it? Okay, now then let's put 24x squared over 36x. X squared has 2 x's, doesn't it? Okay, so I could rewrite my 24 as 12 times 2, and my 36 is 12 times 3, and notice they would both have a 12, and they both have an x, wouldn't they? Okay, so that's kind of how you get your GCF. You got to find the biggest number that goes into both of the terms. So on this problem right here, 2 goes into 24 and 36, 3 works, 4 works, 6 works, but 12 is the largest one, right? So over to the left, I'm going to write down a 12, and x squared and x, the most x's they have is just 1x. So 12x would be my GCF. Now then, basically, you're going to take 12x and divide it out of 24x squared and 36x. This is the first time you've done this, so don't panic. Draw parentheses, and now we're going to divide twice. 24 divided by 12 is 2. X squared divided by x is 1. When you divide, you subtract the exponents. When you divide, you subtract the exponents. The next one, a negative 36 divided by 12 is a negative 3, sign, number, letter. And x divided by x, the x's would cancel out, so I would just have this. So the answer would be 12x, parentheses, 2x minus 3. You have just entered a larger world, okay? You have factored your first polynomial. Wow, okay? So basically on this problem, the bluebell truck was 12x, wasn't it? And we took 12x out of the stores and simplified those stores. That's basically what you're doing. This will make more sense as you do them each week. Now let's go to 13. On 13, we are dividing. So when you divide, you subtract the exponents. Okay, so we're going to divide the numbers, write down the letter, and subtract the exponents. And we're going to do sign, number, letter, exponent 3 times. So 20 divided by 5 is 4. X cubed, this has an exponent of 1 on the bottom. X cubed divided by x1 would be x, and 3 minus 1 is 2. So my sign is positive, but 20 divided by 5 is 4. The letter's x, and 3 minus 1 is 2. That's how you do that. Let's repeat the process. A negative divided by a positive is a negative. 35 divided by 5 is 7. I have an x in both of them. And 2 minus 1 is 1. I do not put the 1, do I? Let's go to the next set. A negative divided by a positive is a negative. 10 divided by 5 is 2. The x's would cancel out, right? So this would be my answer. 4x squared minus 7x minus 2. Remember, you are repeating the process of sign, number, letter, exponent. And when you divide, you subtract the exponents. Oh, now then let's do number 14. On 14, we got 2 bluebell trucks, don't we? We have a 2x bluebell truck and a negative 2. So let's distribute the 2x bluebell truck. And then we're going to distribute the negative 2 bluebell truck. So we're going to do sign, number, letter, exponent maybe 4 times. So 2 times 3 is 6. The letter is x, and x times x is x squared. Then I'm going to start all over. Sign, number, letter, exponent. A positive times a positive, I need to put the plus, don't I? 2 times 5 is 10. My letter is x. And I do not have an exponent, do I? Now then, I bluebelled the -2 bluebell truck, so that's going to squiggle out. And let's do sign, number, letter again. A negative times a positive is a negative. 2 times 3 is 6. My letter is x, and my exponent is 2. Sign, number, letter, exponent. The last one, a negative times a negative is a positive. 2 times 5 is 10. Sign, number, right? Now I need to group. So I'm going to single underline the x squares. I'm going to double underline my x's and triple underline my constants. Notice I have a triple underline. I could have 3 terms in this answer. What's going to happen to the x squares though? 6x squared minus 6x squared, they're going to cancel out to 0, aren't they? So all that's left is 10x plus 10. And I can't add those up because they're not like terms. Oh, that is more power. That's eating a double stuffed Oreo. Oh. So now then, let's go to number 16. So much fun. On number 16, let's rock and roll here. Y'all have never done this before, so do not get flustered at this. I'm going to explain it. You're going to have this every week, this 6 weeks. Okay, so on 16, I have y greater than or equal to 3 and x less than 2. Y'all haven't done this yet. We're going to be doing this before Christmas. So if you're doing them easy, it's going to be really easy when we do the hard ones. Now then, imagine you're graphing a line and write down y equals 3 and x equals -2. We're going to graph those 2 lines, okay? Now then, on the y equal line, notice there's an equal bar right here, right? That's going to be a solid line. This will be a dash line because the -2 is not less than -2, is it? So the -2's won't work. So let's graph the y equal 3 line. The y equal 3 is going to have a 0 slope. It's going to go through 3, through the y-axis, and do this in it. And now then, I want all of my y's to be greater than that line. So the y-axis goes up and down. How do I get greater on the y-axis? I would shade up, wouldn't I? So on this line right here, I'm going to shade up. Now then, I need to graph my x equal line. The x equal line will be a vertical line, won't it? The x equal line will be a vertical line, and it's going to go through -2, right? So I need to put a dot at the -2, and -2 won't work, so it won't be a solid line. It will be a dashed line. So I'm going to draw a dashed line through the -2. The dashed line means it's going to be less than or greater than, and it will not have the equal bar. Now then, the x-axis goes left and right. Which way is less than on the x-axis? It's to the left in it. So I'm going to shade this line to the left. Now then, if you notice, there's 4 parts of this. There's part 1 down here that's not shaded at all. Part 2 at the upper right that just has the red shading. Part 3 is double shaded in it. And part 4 is down here in it. So when 2 lines cross, there's 4 intersection points. 1 part will not have any shading. 2 parts will be single shaded. And 1 part will be double shaded. And the double shaded area is the answer. Okay? So the 4 parts, the part that's double shaded is going to be where the inequalities work. Now then, I'm going to show you what happens here. What would this ordered pair be? That ordered pair would be -4, 5, right? Now then, this is going to make both of these inequalities true. Is -4 less than -2? Yes, it is. Is 5 greater than or equal to 3? Yes, it is. Those 2 points are true. Any point in this double shaded part will make both inequalities true. If it's down here in the unshaded part, they would both be false. So that's what you're trying to get with these, okay? Tomorrow we'll do some problems on the back. Thankfully, I've recorded this time. This is frustrating when you don't record it because you got to do it all over. I hope you have a wonderful day. Enjoy your 17 seconds of Zen. Hopefully y'all are enjoying those. We all need some Zen. Remember, you are amazing. You are created to do wonderful things, and you are awesome.